Ketchup, the beloved condiment. It's a staple on tables worldwide. From French fries to burgers, ketchup adds a burst of flavor. But have you ever wondered how this iconic sauce is made? Let's take a trip to the factory and find out. Tomatoes are the stars of the ketchup show. Their vibrant red color and sweet-tart flavor are essential. The variety of tomato matters. Some are bred specifically for ketchup production. These tomatoes are typically high in lycopene. Lycopene is an antioxidant that gives tomatoes their red color. But tomatoes alone don't make ketchup. They need a supporting cast of ingredients. Sugar is added to ketchup for sweetness. This sweetness is crucial because it helps to balance the overall flavor profile of the ketchup, making it more palatable and enjoyable. Without sugar, the ketchup would taste overly acidic and harsh, which is not what most people expect from this beloved condiment. The sugar works in harmony with the acidity of the tomatoes and vinegar, creating a balanced taste that is both tangy and sweet. This balance is what makes ketchup so versatile, allowing it to complement a wide variety of foods, from fries to burgers to hot dogs. Different types of sugar can be used, such as granulated sugar, which is the most common type found in households. Granulated sugar dissolves easily and provides a clean, straightforward sweetness. Brown sugar, on the other hand, adds a richer, more complex flavor due to its molasses content. This can give the ketchup a deeper, more robust taste. Honey is another alternative, offering a natural sweetness with floral undertones that can add an interesting twist to the traditional ketchup flavor. Each type of sugar brings its own unique flavor profile to the ketchup, allowing for customization based on personal preference or the specific dish it will accompany. Experimenting with different sugars can lead to discovering a new favorite version of this classic condiment. Vinegar adds a tangy kick to ketchup, which is essential for cutting through the richness of foods like fried potatoes or greasy burgers. This tanginess is what gives ketchup its signature zing. It also acts as a natural preservative, helping to extend the ketchup's shelf life. The acidity of vinegar inhibits the growth of bacteria, ensuring that the ketchup remains safe to eat for a longer period. White vinegar is most commonly used in ketchup recipes because of its strong, sharp flavor and its ability to preserve the bright red color of the tomatoes. But apple cider vinegar can also be used for a milder flavor. It has a slightly fruity taste that can add a subtle complexity to the ketchup, making it a great option for those who prefer a less intense vinegar flavor. Salt is essential for enhancing the flavors of the other ingredients. It brings out the natural sweetness of the tomatoes and the tanginess of the vinegar, creating a more rounded and satisfying taste. It also acts as a preservative, helping to prevent the growth of bacteria and mold. This ensures that the ketchup remains fresh and safe to consume over time. Spices add depth and complexity to the ketchup's flavor. Common spices include garlic powder, onion powder, and allspice, each contributing its own unique notes. These spices work together to create a rich, layered flavor that elevates the ketchup from a simple condiment to a gourmet addition to any meal. Once the tomatoes and other ingredients have been sourced, it's time to begin the ketchup making process. The journey begins in the tomato fields, where the tomatoes are harvested at the peak of ripeness. They are carefully sorted and washed to remove any dirt or debris. The tomatoes are then transported to the ketchup factory. Here they will be transformed from fresh produce into the beloved condiment. The factory is a bustling hub of activity, with conveyor belts, giant vats, and specialized machinery working in sync. Section 5. Inside the ketchup factory, pulping and cooking. Welcome to the heart of the ketchup making process, where the transformation of fresh tomatoes into delicious ketchup begins. The first step in the factory is to pulp the tomatoes. This is a critical stage where the tomatoes are prepared for further processing. This involves crushing the tomatoes to release their juices and flesh. The crushing process ensures that every bit of the tomato is utilized, maximizing the yield. The pulped tomatoes are then heated to remove any remaining skins and seeds. Heating not only helps in separating the unwanted parts but also begins the process of breaking down the tomato's natural pectin. This process is typically done in large stainless steel vats. These vats are designed to handle large quantities of tomatoes, ensuring consistency in the final product. The cooking process is crucial for developing the ketchup's flavor and texture. It's during this stage that the tomatoes start to transform into the rich, thick sauce we all love. The tomatoes are cooked at a low temperature for several hours. This slow cooking method is essential as it allows the natural sugars in the tomatoes to caramelize, enhancing the sweetness and depth of flavor. This slow cooking process allows the flavors to meld and the ketchup to thicken. The extended cooking time ensures that the flavors are well integrated, resulting in a harmonious taste. During cooking, the other ingredients such as sugar, vinegar, salt, and spices are added. These ingredients are carefully measured and added at specific times to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. The sugar adds sweetness, the vinegar provides tanginess, and the spices give the ketchup its unique taste. The combination of these ingredients with the slowly cooked tomatoes creates the signature flavor profile of ketchup. The meticulous attention to detail in this stage ensures that every bottle of ketchup has the same great taste, making it a favorite condiment worldwide. Section 6. Blending the flavors, creating the perfect balance. Once the ketchup has finished cooking, it's time to blend the flavors. This step is essential in achieving the perfect balance that makes ketchup so beloved. This is a crucial step in ensuring that all of the ingredients are evenly distributed and that the ketchup has a consistent flavor. The blending process is meticulously monitored to ensure that every batch meets the high standards set by the factory. The ketchup is typically blended in large tanks using industrial-sized mixers. These mixers are designed to handle large volumes of ketchup, ensuring that the blending process is efficient and thorough. The blending process also allows for any necessary adjustments to be made to the ketchup's flavor. This is where the expertise of the factory workers comes into play. They taste the ketchup and make adjustments as needed to ensure that the final product is just right. For example, if the ketchup is too acidic, more sugar may be added. This adjustment helps to balance the flavors and create a smooth, delicious taste that consumers love. If the ketchup is not thick enough, it may be cooked for a longer period of time. This ensures that the ketchup has the right consistency and texture, which is crucial for its overall quality. Temperature control is another important aspect of the blending process. The temperature must be carefully monitored and adjusted to ensure that the ketchup is cooked evenly and thoroughly. Quality control checks are conducted throughout the blending process to ensure that the ketchup meets all safety and quality standards. This includes checking the pH levels, consistency, and flavor of the ketchup. Once the blending process is complete, the ketchup is ready to be packaged and labeled. The final product is then sent down the conveyor belt, ready to be shipped to stores and enjoyed by consumers around the world. The dedication and hard work of the factory workers ensure that every bottle of ketchup is of the highest quality. Their attention to detail and commitment to excellence are what make this beloved condiment so special. Section 7. Ensuring safety and shelf life, pasteurization and packaging. Once the ketchup has been blended to perfection, it undergoes pasteurization. Pasteurization is a heat treatment process that kills any harmful bacteria and extends the ketchup's shelf life. The ketchup is heated to a specific temperature for a set amount of time, then rapidly cooled. After pasteurization, the ketchup is ready to be packaged. The ketchup is typically packaged in glass or plastic bottles. The bottles are filled, sealed, and labeled. They are then packaged into boxes and shipped to stores. Section 8. Bottled goodness. Ketchup's journey to your table. From the tomato fields to the factory floor, making ketchup is a complex process. It requires careful attention to detail and a commitment to quality. The next time you squeeze ketchup onto your burger, take a moment to appreciate the journey it took to get there. Every bottle of ketchup represents the culmination of hard work, ingenuity, and a passion for flavor. So go ahead and enjoy that burst of sweet, tangy, savory goodness. You've earned it.